Welcome to 100 Yards Football. Today is my NFL Draft Prospect Special. Today I'm going to highlight Nakobe Dean, linebacker out of the University of Georgia by way of Horn Lake, Mississippi. So if you like the video today, please come and share it. I'm Mr. Football Vincent Turner, and special thanks to my producer, Mr. Logan Landers. Nakobe Dean, national champion, Buckets Award winner, had an outstanding 2021 season and ended up with the ring, the national championship at the University of Georgia. Very proud of this young man because he's from the same area I'm from. See, Horn Lake, Mississippi is only 15 miles from my hometown of Memphis, Tennessee. And seeing a young man come out of that area to perform at a high level, to win a national championship, and be a potential first-round draft pick, it does something for my soul, and I'm very proud of the young man. And when I think about Nakobe Dean, I think about all the great linebackers I saw play when I was in high school. See, I'm 61 years old. So I came out of high school in 1978, and I've seen some great football players in my time out of Memphis, Tennessee, in that area. Brian Ingram, they went to Tennessee. Primus Bobo, they went to Carver, they went to Tennessee State. Winston Neely was a great player. Ed Ferris out of the University of Memphis by way of the Houston Oilers. Tim Harris out of Catholic High School. They went to the San Francisco 49ers. Keith Clark, they played at Carver. They went to the Buffalo Bills. And David Brandon, they went to Mitchell High School. They had a very nice NFL career. So Nakobe Dean comes from that type of talent and that type of situation, that type of era. Then I was able to go to the University of Arkansas from 1978 to 1981. And I saw some great linebacker play. Similar to what I saw this season with Nakobe Dean. Teddy Morris, who I saw up close and personal several times at Arkansas. Mike Singletary with Baylor University. Gary Moulton with SMU. Britt Schultz with Texas. Will Wright with Texas A&M. Stan Williams with Texas Tech. Tremendous football players that played that linebacker position at a high level. Then think about what Kobe Dean did this year. SEC Defensive Player of the Year. The production off the charts. 10.5 tackles for loss. 8 sacks. 14 quarterback hurries. 50 tackles. Interception return for a touchdown against Florida. And what really sticks out, he was an academic All-American. Honest student. Listen to these 2 words. Mechanical engineer. Honor student. 2 words. Mechanical engineer. Then think about him voted in the class of the Buckets Award winners. Devin White, LSU. Derek Johnson, Texas. Rolando McClain, Alabama Roll Tide. Dan Morgan, the U, Miami. LeVar Arrington, Penn State. Derek Thomas, Alabama, Roll Tide. Brian the Balls were Boomer Sooner, Oklahoma. Patrick Willis, out of the great state of Tennessee, but by way of Ole Miss. Luke Kuechly, Boston College. Von Miller, Texas A&M. And Raquan Smith, Georgia. That's a class of this young man, Nakobe Dean. But I'm going to talk about the skill set. Toughness, A+. Fiery, A+. The football intelligence to be an inside linebacker, A+. Sideline to sideline speed, A+. All you got to do is go back to the Michigan game. See how he made that sideline play on that pass, how he came all across the field and tackled that running back. Good in coverage, can run with receivers. All you got to do is go back to the game film and watch that Florida game, that 50-yard interception pick. Feel for his surroundings around him, A+. The most athletic linebacker in the class, A+. A very good pass rusher, A+. Chasing people down, A+, at an alarming rate, A+. Good tackler, A+. Good at diagnosing plays, A+. Can take on blockers and shed That's strength, A+, even at his size. 5'10", what about 5'11", 225? And attack the edge at a high level all the time, A+. This guy's an elite talent in every area when you talk about a linebacker playing in college or pro. Top speed, covers like a corner, natural pass rusher, moving like a linebacker that hits like a truck. And that's why I brought up them names. He reminds me so much of Teddy Morris, who was about 5'10", 225, but Teddy could hit like a truck when I was there at the University of Arkansas. Or Mike Singletary. See, people, they look at Mike Singletary on the 85 Chicago Bears team, but they really need to watch the film and go back and see when he played at Baylor. He was a tackling machine. And then Gary Moulton at SMU. And Will Wright at Texas A&M. These guys were tackling machines. And that's what I see in Nakobe Dean. This guy's going to be a very special pro. A 10-year player. And he's from my area. The 901 by way of the 662 Horn Lake, Mississippi, interacting with Memphis, Tennessee. So all I got to say, to the Dog Nation, y'all produce a great football player. Kirby Smart, thank you, man, for recruiting this young man out of Horn Lake, Mississippi. And to the Dog Nation, congratulations on your national championship, because this young man played a big part, and his leadership was very evident on the field. And had he led that great defense, it's going to have maybe 4 or 5 players drafted in the first round in the NFL draft coming up 2022 in April. Nakobe Dean, class act. There's no more you can say about a guy being a perfect football player and academically. We always talk about a student athlete, Nakobe Dean, SEC Defensive Player of the Year, first team All-American, first team All-SEC, academic first team honor student, 2 words, mechanical engineer. What more can you say? So if you like the video today, please come in and share it. Special thanks to my producer, Logan Landers. The only thing I can think about Nakobe Dean going to the National Football League in the first round next month, you know, it's a comedian by the name of Eddie Murphy. And he tried to dip and dab in the vocal world. He's produced by a young man out of Buffalo, New York, Rick James. And Eddie Murphy said, I can't understand why you want to hurt me. After all the things I've done for you. I bought you champagne. I bought you roses. I bought you diamonds on your fingers. But you know what? When Nakobe Dean gets to the NFL, it's going to be party all the time, party all the time. Nakobe Dean finna party. Woo, woo, woo. Eddie Murphy, Nakobe Dean, party all the time. Greatest fraternity in the world, Phi Beta Sigma, 1981. Excuse me, 1980. The 901. Be proud. University of Memphis. And kudos to the University of Memphis basketball team for making it to the second round of the NCAA tournament. Kudos to another Memphian, Penny Hardaway, Treadwell High School, baby. It's great to be alive and talk about all these great players that's going into the 2022 NFL draft. Mr. Nakobe Dean, and final words to my parents, Inez and Chester Turner. Thank you. Y'all be blessed. 100%.